my arm. I guess although you really hurts a lot. Working overtime, but someone called out. I know we're running out of ice. Can you tell me how to make everything worse? The lights just went dark. Oh, won't you tell me when it's gonna stop? Please step back. If you keep yelling, I am gonna have a panic attack. Please understand, given the circumstances, I'm doing the very best I can. Smile, baby, smile for the corporation. Vital, baby, vital to the operation. Working for an hour costs as much as a sandwich. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. Smile, baby, smile through the aggravation. One day they'll appreciate your dedication. Never ending orders and I don't have the bandwidth. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. Thanks for checking in. The shit hit the shit. A lot of money is missing from during my shift. There's ringing from the phone, a call from my boss. She said that corporate's gonna call the cops. When the cops arrived, I figured it out. The totals in the safe were right, I can't fucking count. I'm desperate to go home, but reading the clock made me cry so hard that I need a mop. Please look away. I need a second to reset today. I don't get a break. Please let me go. I'm out of sick days, so I can't afford to break another bone. Smile, baby, smile for the corporation. Vital, baby, vital to the operation. Working for an hour costs as much as a sandwich. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. Smile, baby, smile through the aggravation. One day they'll appreciate your dedication. Never ending orders and I don't have the bandwidth. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. I'm reaching my limit, red hot fever like a sickness at the maximum. It's pain, and at minimum it's rage. I'm reaching my limit, red hot fever like a sickness at the maximum. It's pain, and at minimum it's rage. I'm not gonna smile, fuck the corporation. Cycle, it's a cycle, not an operation. All they're ever gonna do is take me for granted. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. I'm not gonna smile through the aggravation. They'll never appreciate my dedication. Never ending orders that I think I'll abandon. There's gotta be more than this, there's gotta be more than this. There's gotta be more than this, I know that there's more. Yeah.
Are you okay? We get lost here on the emotions, reactions. We'll just walk, avoid that voice. So excited, I'm so glad that you could get us. Apprehensions, I think you're just a suggestion. I never love our evenings only vacations, manipulations, hesitations when the lights little dark. Getting over the fear is just part of the valley. Put your mask on, keep it going, leave the walk on. You don't lose walls, trapped inside. Those die like a virgin boy. Loving and liking, they're just one and the same. You're not that special, it's just part of the game. I'm sorry, is that really what you wanted me to say? No way, don't get all stressed and depressed over this, okay? Stop, did you know never wanting anymore is rule number one. I told you right from the start, not to give it any heart, it's only for fun. How could you? Mr. Commitment, you can find the exit over to the right. Oh my, are you really staying for the night? Hop, step, and one more chance. So if it feels to be real, baby, shake that heart and a feeling, keep going like that. Don't be a creep, but some weird jokes. Are you thirsty for me? Stop being cringy. If you're alone time, if you're feeling lonely, baby, get lucky. It is love, but it'll leave me like you're really gonna die like a virgin boy. If it feels to be real, baby, shake that down with the feels, with face screaming down bad. Love you, don't cook, I'm going left for you out of your mind. Oh, you're such a simple. If you're really want some, if you're feeling lonely, baby, get lucky. I feel love and commit to the course, so I'm gonna do my own thing and you do yours, alright? Bursting rubber, we're instant lovers, and under the covers, we smother each other. It's no dilemma, come dear, you gotta, cause once you recover, we'll go for another. Just peppers and talents, sucker. Bursting rubber, we're instant lovers, and under the covers, we smother each other. It's no dilemma, come dear, you gotta, cause once you recover, we'll go for another. Just peppers and talents, sucker. Right? And one more chance. Shake that pop and a feeling, keep going like that. Don't be a creep, it's weird, you'll see it. Thirsty for me? Could you stop being cringy? If you really want some, if you're feeling lonely, baby, get lucky. Hey, it's love, but it only give me life. Are you really gonna die like a virgin boy? If it feels to be real, baby, shake that down with the feels, with the face screaming down that love you. Too close, I'm going left for you out of your mind. Oh, you're such a simple. If you're the one some, if you're feeling lonely, baby, get lucky. I feel love and it made me such a boy, so I'm gonna do my own thing and you do yours. If it feels to be real, baby, shake that. How many years has it been since I felt like already call you a creep? That's me, I'm thirsty for love, but I'm drowning up in your mind. If you're the one some, if you're feeling lonely, baby, get lucky. I feel love and I want something more, so I'm gonna do my own thing and you do yours, alright? My, you're just a little freak. Why, you're just the same as me. Rain, it's time to start the show once more. Deeper into this rabbit hole we go. Hey, my, you're just a little freak. Why, you're just the same as me. Rain, it's time to start the show once more. Deeper into this rabbit hole we go. So gross.
Oh, wait, shit, what song is this? Miku, stop the beat, I don't know the song.
Miku was pressuring out right now because I wanted her late.
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up and just face out something.
You can't be serious, right? Inexplicable, the mystery, fumbling through the kisses, trying to put myself in history. Haters gonna hate him, I'm just writing all these hits for me. I'll be going down in history. Oh, are you here to kill my baby? That's stupidity, looking very side, I'm murdering my appetite. You won't do anything, it's so embarrassing. Only the fact that you can breathe is kind of entertaining. You don't tell me what to do, wanna end up in the news, pulling over with the deuce, standing straight to I see you. Only got my eyes on making legacies. Time's the only enemy to matter in this world. Am I born just to feel this way, this sick and twisted girl? Are you here when I scream your name 1,000 times, so loud that I can't feel myself reach out no more? It is everything that's happening that makes me feel alive. I'm gone.
Just getting myself situated here. What the fuck is up? Trying to fix my headphones. I wish I could probably turn down the music, huh? That should be a little bit better. What's up? Oh, God. Actually, let me turn this up just a little bit more. So, you guys want to hear something really funny? So, this month's, this is actually really funny. So, this month's, I guess I'm gonna start this off with some somewhat real news. I have a Twitter drama to share. Who's ready? So, there's this guy that I follow on Twitter. I don't know if I'd call him a friend necessarily, but you know, we interact back and forth from time to time. And he posted something on Twitter the other day about fucking, what was it? I think he said, how do I get David Draymond? So David Draymond is the singer of the band Disturbed. And Phil Labonte who is the singer of All That Remains. Both of which have very questionable opinions. And this guy I know, he posted something on Twitter the other day. He said, how do I get David Draymond and Phil Labonte to block me on Twitter? And I saw the post, and, you know, I just decided to say, I don't even remember what I said, like, verbatim. You know what? I'll look at the post. So I feel like that might be a little bit better than me trying to go off the top of my dome here. Fuck, where is it? Ah, here we go. He said, what can I do to get blocks from Phil Labonte and David Draymond? And I said, support Palestine, BLM, abortion is cool, Donald Trump is a... I can't say that on Twitch, but DJT is yeah, you know what, if you really want to know exactly what I said, you can go look at it, but I don't know if I can say that on Twitch. And I said, love women. And I said, I think if you're a decent person long enough, they'll catch on and block you if you just troll them hard enough. Phil also doesn't think men should talk about their feelings, which is true. Phil put out a big thing. He said it like in an interview, like he doesn't, I don't even remember what he said verbatim, but he said something about, like, I don't think men should share their feelings and they should basically just suck it up and be a man, you know? And fucking, wouldn't you know it, David Draymond of fucking Disturbed replied to my fucking thing on this post, and dude, I don't even know why. Like yeah, I said that or whatever. I like, yeah, I said it, but like, dude, I'm literally fucking nobody. Like, what's it to David? Like, what the fuck I say? You know what I mean? And anyway, he goes on this fucking like 10 paragraph fucking rant about how he's not a bad person. and you know, he said some questionable things. I mean, that's massive clout for you, man. I mean, not really. Like, my comment barely got any, you know, views or whatever. I mean, it got, and then there was 242 people that like saw what I said. Meanwhile, because like, you know, Twitter works. You know, the algorithm on Twitter is just really fucking weird. So, regardless of what I said, because, you know, it's David Draymond and he replied to it, his reply got 2.2K impressions, which that's how many people like saw it, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, there's only, you know, 242 people that saw what I said. And, anyway, after he went on his big rant, so last year there was a picture that came out of David Draymond of him literally signing military munitions that were being shot from Israel to Palestine, ones that are actually harming people, and he was signing his name on them and saying, like, I think he wrote, like, you know, fuck Palestine or whatever on them. And, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to get involved in politics or anything like that very often. But, you know, I pay attention. I have my opinions. I just don't like to get sucked into those conversations on Twitter or on social media, because that's just not... most of those just aren't conversations that I want to have with people. You know what I mean? Because it just turns into yelling matches, and then you know, everybody's ganging up on everybody about, you know, their opinions, and I think at the end of the day, it matters. It definitely matters. But I think at the end of the day, as long as people can be cordial and generally just nice to each other and agree to disagree on most issues that we have with each other, I think the world would be a lot better of a place. And so anyway, I basically said political uproar should be the furthest thing from humankind. That's the thing. I think generally speaking, it just leads people to not be kind to each other. So I try to stay kind of far away from those kinds of conversations. But of course, I mean, you know, I said what I said. David Draymond comes out of the fucking woodwork, man. I'm not gonna stand here and just not say anything, you know what I mean? And so David Draymond goes on his 10-paragraph fucking rant or whatever. If you want to go look at it, if you want to take a look at it, you can go on my Twitter and you can read what he said. But it's really long, so I'm not gonna go through it. But basically, he was trying to say... at the end of all of that, he was trying to say that he is an advocate for peace. And so I said, you know, signing military munitions is a funny way of acquiring peace, don't you think? And that's all I said. And he replied again with a fucking screenshot of what he said to back up what he did, presumably probably from last year, trying to back up what he did with signing the military munitions. And, yeah, again, you could go read it. It's the screenshot is a long, you know, couple paragraph long thing if you want to go read it. But I said, but basically he's saying he would do it again if it meant the eradication of Palestine. And I said, asking for eradication of people isn't exactly what I'd call an advocation of peace, but maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and let some guy just fucking say some stupid ass shit, you know what I mean? I don't care who he is. I don't even like Disturbed. Sounds like he got clapped by the vampire. The thing is, I wasn't even trying, though. That's the thing. I wasn't trying. You know what I mean? Like, I was just memeing. Like, I joined in on my friend's post. This is for the meme. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here trying to pick fights with people. And I think at the end of the day, fucking David Draymond coming out of the woodwork to say some not so kind words to, you know, a vampire king on the internet and a furry. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think maybe he has better things to do, but I guess not. Fuck. I'm gonna end up on an episode of Drama Alert or something. No, it's really not that deep for me. It's really not that deep for me. You know, I'm sure he's probably a fine dude. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not going to sit here and just talk shit about the guy because I don't think that's very cool. But it was funny. It was definitely funny. But I'm not going to let him sit there and say some, spew some just fucking stupid ass shit on the internet and, not back myself up on it. But anyway, that's been kind of unfolding on Twitter the last couple of days. So if reading those posts is something anybody else wants to go do, I mean, there's a link to my Twitter in the tabs in the stream. Or I think there's a... Oh, that reminds me. I need to go update my my link tree or whatever the fuck I'm using. I don't remember if I switched to Linktree or if I'm still using beacons. I don't remember. But anywho, that is really the only thing that's, I guess, super new for me. Yeah, I think that's really the only thing that's super new for me. So, let me exit this. And I don't think I need that anymore either. Alright. Let me come on down here. Hey! Here I am. In all my, glory. Hello, sexy vampire. Oh, Sage! What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Let me get my, I gotta get my Google. Let me get my Google. Where's my Google? There's my Google. There we go. Which, by the way, can you guys see the Google tab okay? Is it, like, too small? Is it not big enough? That's what she said. I mean, I think it's... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. But it's probably gonna go away. That would be really mad. Wait. 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 No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. That's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. Well, fuck me, I guess. Anyway, poke your nose a few times. Hold on. Nope, nothing. Nothing. It's gone. I hate when that happens. Well, anywho, welcome to the NT News. This is the news show with me, the Vampire King, on the internet, bringing you the news, the truth of news, and I can certainly assure you that it is the truth of news because I'm reading articles on the internet, and you can believe everything you read on the internet. I'm getting pretty good at it. Just the enthusiasm's gone. I guess I've said it so many times at this point. Oh my god. Okay, anywho, I do have quite a few articles. I do have quite a few articles to go over today, so we're gonna try and just hop right into this shit. I don't want to waste too much time talking about David fucking Draymond. What a disturbing conversation, am I right? Oh my god. I can't stand Disturbed, man. Be so honest. No, I mean some of them are all right. Some of them are all right. So, you be watching the World Cup? No. Should I be watching the World Cup? Hold up. Hold up. Oh god, you could tell I'd just be seriously watching some nerdy ass shit. Was it World Cup Live? I'm assuming I probably have to... Oh, no. I was gonna say, probably have to pay for that. I don't know. Wait, can I can stream this on Twitch if I wanted to, right? Because technically this is free, so... You look for John Solo. He makes some crazy videos. Hold on. John Solo? Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of shit I like. We're Viliana to keep you from making dad jokes, but dad jokes are so funny. Like, come on. Some might call it sick. And if it's sick, then you can call me down with the sickness. Oh my god. Oh. You know what? I'm never gonna live this down, man. I'm gonna talk about my conversation with David Draymond more later on. Dude, I hope he responds again. That would be so funny. Like at that point, like if he responds again, like what am I gonna do? Like, what is your infatuation with a Vampire King and a furry on Twitter? I should tell David Draymond to come watch the NT News. Oh, God. That would be so funny. Guys, imagine if David Draymond came and watched the NT News, man. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. He'd probably hate it. But it would be funny. Oh, man. Do you think David Draymond even has a Twitch account? Like, do you think he would even chat? He probably wouldn't. Someone get a pen. We got a dad joke book made by the Vampire King. Dude, I love dad jokes. They're so funny. Wow, this is a great World Cup. Have you heard about the $200,000 Lego scandal? You know, I've been seeing the Moist critical videos about it, but I haven't actually dug into it. Hold on. Lego scandal. Hold up. You know, let's check this one out. Fuck it. We'll read up on this real quick, because I actually wouldn't mind catching up on this really quick. Well, let me turn my, there we go. An alleged consignment deal dispute at a Kaiser franchise of the store Bricks and Minifigs. Okay, I somewhat am familiar. Okay, I think I saw a brief little video on this. Hold on. Sparked a national uproar online and is now the subject of numerous lawsuits. It began as an alleged business arrangement between Brian Mansell, the owner of a Lego collection worth roughly $200,000, and Crystal Law, the former franchise owner. The controversy gained national attention after YouTuber Reckless Ben Schneider published videos alleging Bricks and Minifigs and its subsequent franchise owners improperly retained control of inventory belonging to the collection. The videos have garnered millions of views and sparked widespread discussion online. Cat2 spoke with Mansell on May 28th, but he declined to comment on the story. Mansell and his father spent years building what they described as a rare and valuable Star Wars Lego collection worth roughly $200,000. In 2023, Mansell entered into a consignment agreement with then Kaiser Bricks and Minifigs owner Crystal Law. Under the agreement, the store would sell items from the collection and split the proceeds, while ownership of any unsold inventory would remain with Mansell. The collection was publicly displayed at the store during a promotional event and was marketed as one of the largest private Star Wars Lego collections in the region. The arrangement allegedly continued until late 2024, when Bricks and Minifigs Corporate says it terminated Law's franchise agreement and transferred the store to franchise owners Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. What is alleged in the video? So it sounds like basically there was probably some confusion or disregard of the agreement when they switched ownership. That's what it sounds like to me. In a series of videos, Schneider alleges Bricks and Minifigs Corporate and the franchise's new ownership knowingly took control of inventory belonging to the Mansell family when the Kaiser store changed hands in November 2024. He points to security camera footage in which Law is heard discussing unpaid consignment inventory during the transition and argues that company representatives were put on notice that the collection belonged to a third party. Schneider further alleges the company later refused to allow Mansell to inspect inventory, provide a full accounting of the collection, or return items he claims remained unsold. Schneider also urges that the collection was effectively converted into company-controlled inventory after the franchise takeover. Oh, so basically he's saying that they stole it. Throughout the videos, he alleges corporate officials, the incoming franchise owners, and others knew the collection existed, took possession of it, and either sold, transferred, or otherwise failed to account for a substantial portion of it. The allegations have not been proven in court, and multiple lawsuits remain ongoing. Wasn't there something about some kind of a threat or something? Here we go. YouTubers arrested during investigation. As Schneider's investigation gained national attention, it also led to legal trouble in Utah, where Bricks and Minifigs is headquartered. Schneider was arrested on March 11, 2026, after police accused him of repeatedly targeting the home of a Bricks and Minifigs employee and franchise owner while investigating the Lego collection dispute. Prosecutors later filed misdemeanor charges including stalking, targeting residential picketing, criminal trespass, and disorderly conduct. Police allege Schneider and others engaged in a pattern of conduct directed at company officials and their families. So yeah, probably threats. Because I saw something about, or I saw a little video. I don't remember if it was a short or if it was a portion of a video I was watching. I don't remember, because I haven't really been keeping up with this that much. But I did kind of forget about this, and I should have brought this. I should have brought this up this week. I should have had this article already loaded, but yeah, I think I saw something about somebody was arrested for a explosive threat somewhere. I don't know if it was on a store or what happened exactly, but supposedly in the video, like, the guy couldn't even, like, mention the company name or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know, so, but it is crazy. I kind of wouldn't doubt it if that's what happened. Like, the merchandise was kind of trying to be stolen, because there's no way that you try to claim over 200 grand worth of Legos by accident, you know what I mean? Or is it like they were selling them and then just not paying up? I don't know. That's what it sounds. It sounds like they were selling them and not paying up. Probably because they maybe sold something that was worth a lot of money, and then maybe they needed the money, or maybe they spent the money and then couldn't afford to pay it back to the owner. I don't know. I don't know, man. But I can tell you one thing, it's definitely not cool to steal things from people. Definitely don't steal things from people. Multiple interpretations. All we know, people are pissed. It's probably already sold and consumed all the money for themselves. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they sold a majority of the collection. And maybe in... So here's... Without looking too much into this, and without knowing any of the people involved. I don't know any of the people involved. I'm not familiar with the YouTubers. I'm not familiar with any of that stuff. But what I will say is I think what happened was, I think the store changed hands, right? I think the store changed hands, and in the midst of that ownership, it is possible, probably not likely, but possible that the inventory maybe got confused with something, and maybe there was a big sale, and, you know, you're selling the store, somebody's buying the store, yada yada. It's quite possible they made a bunch of sales and the receipts got lost or something. Or, you know, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt and say that that's probably the case. Probably. But I don't know. I can't, obviously I can't say for sure. Maybe if I look into it a little bit, maybe I'll learn something that'll change my mind on that a little bit. But if I had to take just a wild guess, I want to believe that it's not anything super nefarious, but probably just stupid negligence and the lack of keeping things in order the way that they probably should have. But I could be totally wrong. But then again, and here's the thing too. The way the police was protecting the current owner of the store, highly doubt that. I deliberately sold them and took control, and I think the police had a large cut in the profit. Interesting. But the thing is, here's the thing. 200 grand isn't that much money? Like, it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. Like, if 200 grand fell on my lap right now, it'd change my life. You know what I'm saying? Like 200 grand is a substantial chunk of change. But in the grand scheme of things, of like a business that I would feel like this, I wouldn't think that would be that much money. You know what I mean? I could be totally wrong here. So, I don't know, maybe, you know, it could be, because if you did sell, say, 200 grand or more worth of these Legos, it could be the Lego set was $200,000, but it wasn't sold at $200,000. it could be way higher. It could be to avoid taxes. Oh, it was an auction. It's probably to avoid paying taxes, but then it could be. Yeah, I mean, if it's in the millions, it could be. That could be a lot of tax money. But alternatively, what if... Because I'm just thinking, like, let's say they sold it for 200 grand, right? And let's say the police are getting a cut of the profit, right? Let's say hypothetically speaking, you are 1000% correct, and you know the police are getting a cut. How much of that money would the police have to get to keep that kind of thing under wraps? You know what I mean? So then it's like, how much if it was 200 grand? If it was, what would make, like, how much of that money would be left after paying off the police? You know what I mean? That's if it was 200 grand. So it's like, then what's even the point of trying to hide, you know, the thing? Ben repeatedly said it's a one-of-a-kind set. Even if they sold it at $200,000, even 50% is way too much. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, if it is in fact a one-of-a-kind set, I mean, Lego collectors are crazy, man. They'll pay crazy money for that kind of shit. So it probably was more than 200 grand. If you get $100,000 for completely free, it could change the life. And shit, 100 grand would change my life right now. Oh my god. If I had 100 grand, I wouldn't have a broken speaker right now. If I had 100 grand, I'd put a huge down payment on a house. And my rent would be dirt cheap. But anyway. I've seen people kill others for $10. That's crazy. I can't say the same. I've seen people get angry over $10, but shit, you can't even buy a Big Mac for $10 anymore. So, like, what's even the point? I don't know. We're all doomed. We're all doomed. We're gonna stay broke forever until we're inevitably poor and homeless. All right. All right. The Lego scandal. Who knows, man? I don't know. Wait. I do want to check one more thing before we move on. What was... Like, what was the set? That's what I want to know. What was the Lego set that sold in the Lego scandal? The recent viral Lego controversy exposed by YouTuber Reckless Ben did not involve a single specific set. Instead, it centered on a massive private Star Wars Lego collection. The collection, amassed since the early 2000s, was consigned to a bricks and minifigs resale franchise in Kaiser, Oregon. It featured hundreds of unopened rare Star Wars sets and minifigures, which were collectively estimated to be worth approximately $200,000. If you want, I can tell you... Gary, it's I can guarantee it's worth 2 to 3 million. Let's see. Oh wait, this is the thing we just read. Bricks minifigs consignment dispute. In 2023, 83-year-old Ed Mansell, who was in ill health at the time, consigned his collection of Star Wars Lego sets, which he had been collecting since either the early 1990s or early 2000s, to a Bricks and Minifigs store in Kaiser, Oregon, operated by Crystal Law Gorman and Benjamin Gorman. The Bricks and Minifigs franchise in Kaiser promoted Mansell's collection as one of the largest private Star Wars Lego collections in the region. On social media, describing it as being estimated to be worth well over $200,000. It's, at this point, worth millions. I mean, it could be. After valuation, the parties dispute and precise valuation of the collection, Brian Mansell estimated the value of the collection to be $150,000 to $200,000 in a November 2023 post announcing the consignment deal. The Bricks and Minifigs Salem Kaiser Facebook page promoted the collection as being estimated to be worth well over $200,000. In a June 2026 interview, Crystal Law Gorman stated that the initial estimate was made during a walkthrough of the Mansell collection before she had fully examined the sets. According to the internal store records, which were reviewed by investigative journalist CoffeeZilla, after inventorying the collection, the Salem store had appraised it as being worth between $85,000 and $120,000. On June 2nd, the Statesman Journal reported that Bricks and Minifigs claimed that the collection was only worth between $60,000 and $80,000. On June 4th, Bricks and Minifigs published a statement that both parties own records. Hold on, I closed this notification. Own records place the realistic high-end value approximately $95,000 to $100,000. So it seems like the value here keeps changing. So somebody isn't telling the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is not telling the whole truth here. Schneider shows that the current franchise owners initially offered to return the Lego sets to Mansell if he issued an apology, though they have reportedly not been returned. He subsequently sued the company, though the Kaiser franchise store permanently closed soon after. He also set up a GoFundMe to raise back the money lost by Mansell. As of June 8th, 2026, the GoFundMe has raised over $445,000. Schneider announced that he would put the donations in a legal trust to help Mansell pay his legal fees. Holy shit. I mean, fuck, at this point, take the 500 grand and call it a day. You know, I don't know. Schneider claimed to be involved in legal troubles in Utah, having been arrested twice there after visiting Johnson. Okay, so police response. Here we go. This is what we're kind of looking for. On May 29, 2026, the American Fork Police Department published a news release stating that there were no active warrants for Schneider in Utah and that they were not currently seeking him. In the news release, the police also shared videos captured from the body cameras worn by its officers during their interactions with the parties involved. Portions of the videos were either wholly redacted or had audio redacted. Kaiser Police confirmed an ongoing investigation reviewed by the Marion County District Attorney's Office, and civil litigation related to the dispute was reported to be ongoing. Schneider posted a rebuttal of the police response on June 1st, accusing them of having obfuscated the reason for his arrest. Reddit user claimed to have discovered unredacted body camera and dash cam footage of the events, which they had been shared via a public Dropbox link attached to a YouTube video. Schneider had been released to a hack, but the AFPD says it released the footage accidentally. Reddit discussions claimed that the police department had deleted the files soon after their release. Interesting. Yeah, something's weird. Something is definitely weird. So, is that the thing, though? Is that what people are saying? Like, some of these, like this collection could have been worth, like, millions to the right buyer? The controversy has impacted... Oh, wait, reactions. Don't really care about that. Harassment. The controversy has impacted neighboring police departments that have no idea... Or that have no involvement in the dispute. Dispatchers reported receiving a high volume of calls about the case, potentially delaying emergency responses, with some callers being abusive and harassing. On June 4th, a locally owned and operated Bricks and Minifigs franchise in Sacramento, California announced that they would close for at least a week from June 13th, aiming to reopen on the 19th due to harassment, including death threats in connection to the dispute. Maybe that's what I was hearing about. Schneider has opposed any harassment in his video, saying that no one should be getting harassment at all, not even the bad guys. That is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely like a whole fucking ordeal then. Which, by the way... Never mind. That's my ADHD. That's my ADHD trying to throw myself off topic. My thoughts on this: the collection is already sold for millions. Utah Department already got their profit cut. Yeah. I mean, you could be right. You could very well be right. You could very well be right. But anywho, listen. We got some more articles to go over. Oh, my back. I'm tired, man. I am tired. Today was a long day. The last few days have been just fucking long, man. I don't know. Anyway. This is America's favorite fast food chain, according to 48,000 diners. 48,000 diners. See, I'm curious. I saw this article and I was like, you know, what does a person who sells food, like, what is their favorite food? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It seemed interesting to me, so I figured we'd learn here together. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, it's just a list. Okay, well, let's go over the list. At number 10, we have Arby's. I mean, I kind of feel like Arby's should be higher. Is that just me? Why do people hate Arby's so much? What is it that people hate about Arby's so much? I don't get it. I mean, the roast beef is kind of whatever, I guess, but like their chicken is really good. Arby's has pretty fucking awesome chicken, and their mozzarella sticks are so good. Like, what's the deal with all the hate on Arby's, man? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh shit, my phone is fucking up. Anywho. Fuck, my brain just died. Why is my brain fucking dead? Holy shit. I went to go check Twitter for a second. Oh, fucking David Draymond replied again. He's trying to call... Yeah, this guy's trying to call me brain dead. This guy's trying to call me brain dead. God damn. They're fucking insane. Fucking insane. He literally just confirmed that he's calling for the eradication of an entire group of people. This fucking guy. This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy. Holy shit, man. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Damn, that kind of just made me kind of mad, actually. God damn. Anyway. No, seriously. No, literally, like, hold on. I got, let me read this over to make sure I can actually, like, say this on stream, because I don't know if I can or not. Is a, he's basically saying Hamas is a terror, organization that plagues the Palestinians as well as Israelis, and yes, I support their complete eradication. They are a cancer in the Palestinian body. Yes, threats from an organization are not good. The problem is what Israel is doing. To be honest, not your country. You should not be involved. I 1000% agree. I 1000% agree. The thing is, David Draymond is Jewish, right? He's Jewish. And the way that Israel is handling that situation is not good. They're literally just... I don't want anything to happen to my favorite vampire. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Fucking, I live in America. I am, there are questionable things that happen here. And also, not to mention, I can barely afford to live here. But I guess I can say that I was fortunate enough to grow up here, right? I was born and raised in America, so, you don't have, and, a lot of Americans will probably agree with me that you don't necessarily have to agree with the political climate here to at least feel like you were fortunate enough to grow up safely, right? But the problem here is there are so many problems. That's the problem. And what I mean by that is there is no right way. I don't know if there is a right way to handle what's going on over there. But something tells me that calling for an eradication of people while other people get hurt in the process is just not it. That is just not it. I don't like war. I really don't. I think it's super not cool. And I think anybody getting hurt, it just isn't cool. I'm not really sure how else to put that into words other than I don't fucking like war. And I think anybody who can sit there and agree with a total eradication of people is it's just not right. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to like put that into words. But if you can really surely justify somehow in your brain that eradicating an entire group of people is the right thing to do, is just not it. Make a podcast of people being idiots. Yeah. It's just so frustrating. I don't know. Whatever. So apparently, people's who run diners, their favorite fast food restaurants to eat at are Arby's, which I don't understand the hate for Arby's. Arby's gets a lot of hate, which obviously this isn't necessarily a hate list. This is their preferred places to eat. But the thing I don't understand is Arby's does get a lot of hate, like a lot of it, and I don't understand where it comes from. Dairy Queen. I like Dairy Queen. I think Dairy Queen's pretty solid. Actually, I went there, like their food, I mean, like their actual food, pretty solid. I went there with my parents a couple weeks ago when I was on my way back from up north, and it was pretty good. Pretty good. It's the first time I've been there in like a while. Domino's. Domino's is another one that I think I've come around to here recently. Like, they're just not... They used to be really not good, and then, I don't know, something changed. Honestly, it could be their prices. I think Domino's, being the most affordable fast food pizza, probably, like, definitely gets them a bump. And, like, affordable fast food pizza that's, like, actually, like... I think, especially in the last few years, gotten pretty good for the most part. I don't love it. I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it is good. It also helps that I have one literally a minute and a half from my house. Like, dude, I'll order like a $7.99 large pepperoni pizza, dude, and it's like, hell yeah, I get to eat today and tomorrow for, $8. It's pretty cool. So, KFC, I haven't been to a KFC in years, but I didn't like it the last time I had it. The last time I had it, it was actually some of the worst fast food I've ever had. Subway's okay. Subway's all right. I mean, I don't have anything super horrible to say about it. I would say it's super mid. Subway's just super mid. Taco Bell, fucking amazing. I love Taco Bell. I mean, shit, I get Taco Bell all the time. It's awesome. As a matter of fact, I think Taco Bell would still be my favorite fast food restaurant, I think. Yeah. I'd have to go with Taco Bell. Burger King. It's aight. I don't hate Burger King as much as some other folks do, but, It's aight. Wendy's. Wendy's is awesome. I love Wendy's. I actually don't think I have a single bad thing to really say about Wendy's. Like, I don't... Like, it... Again, Wendy's isn't, like, my favorite, but, like, it's so, like... It's so pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, the worst thing they have there is, like, their value chicken sandwich. That shit kind of sucks, but, like, I don't know anybody that goes to Wendy's for their value chicken sandwich. You know what is good, though? Them spicy nuggets. Those are fucking awesome. Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's awesome. You get a spicy chicken sandwich with some Chick-fil-A sauce, extra pickle. You get some, you get some of their mac and cheese instead of the fries, which apparently they just changed their French fry recipe, or their waffle fry recipe, I guess I should say, back to the way it was a couple years ago. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. Honestly, ever since Chick-fil-A came out with their mac and cheese, I don't think I've gotten their fries a single time. There's something about Chick-fil-A mac and cheese that's just so fucking good. McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. It's okay. I like a McChicken every once in a while, but I'm not like a McDonald's fiend. I don't even know how McDonald's fiends like still exist. I don't know. It's just not it, you know what I mean? I don't know. But that is apparently 48,400 diners. They all voted in that that's their favorite fast food chains. I like McNuggets. McNuggets are pretty good, I guess, and you know the fries are all right. It's just so all right, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think this list would look pretty different if it was just me, but you know, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a guy. What else we got? What else we got? Pepsi's Dirty Soda brand to make Minnesota debut at Mall of America. How do we feel about dirty soda? How do we feel about dirty soda? Because I'll be honest, I have only had it a couple of times, and I think it's all right. It depends on what you get, I guess. But the problem is, I feel like it's just so expensive, like for what it is. I feel like it's very expensive for what it is. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would go out of my way to get it again. Like if somebody was like, hey, do you want a dirty soda or whatever, and somebody was like buying it for me, like, sure, you know, I don't know. Attention, dirty soda fans. Pepsi is bringing its colorful crafted beverages to Mall of America. Drips by Pepsi is set to make its Minnesota debut at the Coaster Cafe the week of June 22nd, offering handcrafted twists on Pepsi, Starry, Mountain Dew, and more. While Drips launched in 2024, the brand's new MOA outpost will be the first to offer all new Starry Electric Lagoon beverages. Expanding Drips by Pepsi to Mall of America, one of the country's most iconic retail and entertainment destinations, creates a more elevated way for shoppers to experience their favorite PepsiCo brands. Scott Finlow, Chief Marketing Officer with PepsiCo, PepsiCo Away from Home, said in a news release. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking talk today. Drips by Pepsi shared the following menu and drink descriptions. Starry Electric Lagoon. Drive into a vibrant tropical escape featuring starry, pineapple, mango, and blue curacao flavors. over strawberry boa pearls for a refreshing burst of flavor in every sip. Fuck, I can't fucking talk. Pepsi Forever S'mores. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The starry and pineapple one sounds better than this. Pepsi Forever S'mores. I don't know if I could get down with a s'mores Pepsi, man. I'm gonna be so honest. Was it they came out with like a chocolate Pepsi a couple years ago, right? Isn't that what it was? Or was it chocolate Coke? I don't remember. Chocolate Pepsi? Dubai chocolate Pepsi. What the fuck? Pepsi has occasionally experimented with chocolate concepts. Notable examples include or was it chocolate Coke? Coke and chocolate is a versatile pairing that combines the crisp, sweet tang of cola with rich, decadent chocolate. It is most famously used in baking to create a moist, fluffy dessert or blended into a vintage soda fountain beverage. Chocolate Coke. Milk, grenadine, and Sprite. Wait, I had a guest tonight order a chocolate Coke. I had never in my life heard of this, and I had to ask what it was. He said Coke with chocolate syrup, which was simple enough, so I made it for him. I was so confused, and it looked gross, and I wondered if I just misunderstood him somehow, but he drank 2 of them. Has anyone ever had this before? Is chocolate Coke a thing? I've been serving a long time, and it was a new one for me. Not a weird guest request, but a newer server came to me the other day and said the kid on 44 said his Shirley Temple wasn't sweet enough, so I remade it with Sprite. I'm still laughing about it. I want to see... Chocolate Cokes are delicious. You killed it. I'm sure the chocolate amount varies by person, but since he ordered 2, I'd say you nailed it. You should try one. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I wanna see if they tried it. I don't think they tried it. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Let's keep moving. A campfire-inspired twist featuring Pepsi and marshmallow topped with coconut. Nah, I wouldn't like it. I don't like coconut. Let's see. Starry Dragon Fruit Blast. A bright and fruity combination of starry with refreshing watermelon flavor and a dragon fruit garnish for a tropical-inspired sip. Mountain Dew Chili Sunset. Jesus, I really can't fucking speak today. A sweet meets spicy adventure featuring Mountain Dew with Tropicana lemonade, pineapple, and coconut flavors over strawberry boba pearls, finished with a kick of tahini. Tropicana Rainbow Splash Lemonade, a colorful flavor-packed creation featuring Tropicana lemonade with starry passion fruit and pineapple flavors over blue raspberry popping boba, finished with edible glitter for a sparkling sip. Interesting. So funny enough, so I've been making this drink at home. I've been making monster floats, but I've been making monster floats out of white monster and vanilla frozen yogurt. right? And dude, it's probably my favorite float drink I've ever had. Like, I don't think it gets any better than that. Like, it's there's just something about it. It's got tang, but it has sweetness, and it has the vanilla surprisingly brings something to the white monster that I don't know how to explain. It's so good. Highly recommend trying it. But dirty soda was kind of my inspiration for doing that. Which, I mean, like, you know, floats have been around for, you know, forever. But I got a raspberry white monster dirty soda thing at a spot near my house one time. And they put like this vanilla cream with like a raspberry syrup and shit in it, you know? And yeah. It was fucking delicious, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make a monster float, and I'm gonna see if that kind of brings me the same kind of vibe. And it does. Obviously without the raspberry. But the raspberry, it tasted very raspberry syrupy. Like, it had a very syrupy thing to it, and added a consistency to the drink that I didn't particularly care for. So, to get the vanilla cream in... to get that flavor, I just used vanilla frozen yogurt. So good. Amazing. But anyways, yo, I'm gonna step away for just a minute. I'm gonna go, I gotta go pee, and I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick. I'm not even gonna lie. And then, when we come back, shit, honestly, we still have some pretty heavy-hitting articles to get through here. And definitely more stuff that I have words to say about. So, yeah, when we come back here, we're gonna jump ahead an article or two, and we're gonna start talking about some of the meat and potatoes of today's news. Whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna step out of here for just a minute, but I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I am not gonna leave you hanging. Here we go. I'm gonna turn on the obligatory Vocaloid. Obligatory Vocaloid. And I will be back in just a couple minutes.
けない
That morning, just me and you, with leisure views for two. Our promises bound by sights we long outgrew. A curtain that shades a late but morning sun. A weeping window wails for days come undone. If I live to be a weather vane, always pointing off awake to lead you on the flyaway, turn to face the side of you. Would it be enough for me to lead your way? I stay afraid and weak day. I reach for what remains. Didn't you see the yesterday? They said it looked like rain. All the words I left unsaid that they stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, I'm by your side, so why won't you look my way? The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. That evening, just me and you through rosy tinted views. A promise of fair winds that never blew. Familiar claims to say the sun will stay, and yet my heart holds close the storm as it breaks. I could live to be a hurricane, turn into a tempest, violent, silent in the eye, all whirling, gusting, whirling. Could it be enough to change the way you use my name in vain I stay for all that is. Didn't you see the yesterday? They said it looked like rain. All the words I left unsaid that they stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, my heart won't dry, so why can't I look away? The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. Didn't you see the news today? I heard they said it looked like rain. All the words I left unsaid that day stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, I'm by your side, so why won't you look my way? The weather forecast calling for another. Didn't you see the yesterday? They said it looked like rain. All the words I left unsaid that they stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, vivid skies make us burn. Even still, I'll stay. The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. Look through me, a window pane colored as the sky, entirely filled with clouds. I might be everything that I can be. It was my
caught you in the bed with another man. I believed you when you said that you were sorry that you cheated. I caught you in the bed with another.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the real. Let's get into the real shit. Let's get into the real shit. The real things we gotta talk about today. I got a few articles in here that I'm pretty excited to get to, so we're gonna kind of skip ahead here. I don't want to go too long tonight because I gotta work in the morning. I gotta be at work super early. So, Steam Machine. Yeah, so apparently the Steam Machine could launch as early as this month. Cool. Here's the thing. The question is, what is the Steam Machine gonna cost? And I bring that up because, you know, the problem with modern consoles, not even just consoles, just hardware in general, computer hardware, is so fucking expensive, right? And with the prices of hardware right now, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth it to really try to get into any kind of hardware right now. But let's take a look at this. I think RAM prices are starting to come down a little bit. Are RAM prices going down? Yes, RAM prices are finally seeing some minor price relief, flattening out or slightly decreasing in some markets after significant spikes. Yeah, RAM prices are kind of starting to come down a little bit more. That's kind of what I thought, because I thought I saw some prices the other day that looked like they were coming down a little bit. Thank God. You know, if RAM prices can kind of get back to normal-ish, I could probably finally recommend building a computer again. And honestly, the problem with modern consoles, I think especially, is modern consoles are just computers, right? Like, they have the same hardware, they have the same components, generally speaking, just the operating systems are a little bit different, and that's really about it. And sometimes they have a tendency to be more expensive than a decent computer that you could build at the same price point. And shit, I mean, you can get USB disc readers now for fairly cheap. And you can even get Blu-ray players for really fucking cheap now. Actually, so in my last house that I lived in, well, I guess a couple years ago now, I bought a Blu-ray player surround sound system. And dude, it was like $80. And it sounded decent. The only problem is the Blu-ray player itself ended up breaking, and then I just ended up scrapping all of it. But while it worked, shit, it sounded great. It was awesome. So I guess the point I'm trying to get at is, I think you could build a decent computer to have in your living room, for the same price or cheaper, and get probably close to the same performance. Ish. I think the main big selling point to especially new consoles is they are using some newer graphics cards that do have you know, access to features like better ray tracing performance, better, you know, yada yada, AI scaling performance and all that other stuff. But if you don't care about that stuff, I think it's far more worth it to get a computer in your living room than it is to get a console, personally. But I will say, I mean, consoles are cool. Consoles are definitely cool. The post comes from someone claiming to be familiar with Valve's review process, who claims the embargo lifts on June 23rd. Let's see. At one point, Valve didn't seem entirely confident it could pull the entire thing off before the end of the year. Recent reports indicate that's changed, and users might get a Steam console after all. That said, some are expecting the Steam machine to cost a hefty sum. Initial estimates had it priced at nearly $800, but more recent reports claim it could be over $1,000. If it's over $1,000, I don't think it's worth it. I really can't say it's worth it for over $1,000. I want to see a spec sheet. What is it? Steam machine specs. Custom AMD Zen 4 processor, an RDNA 3 GPU, and 16 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. It targets 4K gaming at 60 FPS using AMD FSR upscaling and features an ultra compact 6-inch cube form factor, which is cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd look nice in the living room. It would look really nice. But I mean, it's a computer. Build a computer. I I mean, especially with a, you know, with a, with an RDNA 3 GPU, I don't know, man. I don't know. A graphics memory, 8 gigs. I don't know, man. I really think you should just build a computer. For 8 gigs of DDR6 VRAM? Nah. Cause dude, listen. Granted, I will say I'm a little bit of a special case because, you know, obviously I do a lot of things with my computer. I stream. I have 3 monitors, you know, 2 of which are 4K monitors, and you know, I've got you know, I do a bunch of video editing and audio editing and all that other stuff. I need a powerful graphics card. I do. And I need a graphics card with a lot of VRAM. The problem is, I don't have one. I have a graphics card, but it's a 4060, 8 gigs of RAM. Power-wise, I don't have a gripe with the raw performance. Like, if I'm just playing a game on my own, let's say I'm not streaming, I'm just playing a game, I'm generally speaking fine. But once you get into, okay, I'm going to play this game, I'm going to stream it, then I have to run my model, I have to run my 3 monitors, I've got to, you know, plus I got to run the game. The performance is way less than ideal. I can definitely say that much. And even, even raw performance-wise, it sometimes does leave a little bit to be desired because I can't run games as hard as I'd like to. If you played 1080, it wouldn't be so bad. Well, I'm bougie. But also, oh, by the way, speaking of 1080, I realized that after I reset my OBS like a month or 2 ago, because I had to, I realized I was streaming at like 720p. So I changed it last night to 1080, and I'm streaming at 60 FPS now. So it should be a lot smoother. Should be looking a little bit better. Shit, it looks better on my on the monitor that I'm looking at right now. My movement's definitely a lot smoother. But I noticed that yesterday. It said max was 720. No, it is not 720 anymore. We're at 1080p, brother. We're at 60 FPS. My model should be looking a lot smoother, I think. But anywho, yeah, man, I don't know. Fucking build a computer. I think you could build a better computer than what I think you could wish you could that you would to do with a Steam machine. That's what I think. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. Anywho, I don't know, dude. If the Steam machine was like $500, 1000% get a Steam machine. If it was like half the price of what of like trying to go for $1,000, dude, that's insane. That's insane. But anyways, next 100 days Xbox reset, which we need. Speaking of consoles, and Xbox has really gone downhill the last few years. Over the first 100 days together, we have started to revive Xbox. Our platform teams... Oh, by the way, before I read any more of this article, they've been laying people off. They're basically rebuilding the entire Xbox brand because they realize it's not fucking working. I mean, they charge for everything. They try to add extra little features just to get people kind of interested, like being able to use the Discord overlay over games. Again, basically trying to make the Xbox a computer, which it is not. It's very underpowered, and it still struggles. Like you can go out and buy a brand new Xbox right now, and it's going to struggle to run new games. Like, why buy a new console if it's not going to be able to play new games? Like, you know, I think people generally buy consoles not to have the best of the best gaming performance, but to have something simple that does a little bit of everything, you know? And you don't have to think about it too much. You know what I mean? You don't have to drag a whole computer into your living room or anything like that. But so it's simple. It's supposed to be simple. It's supposed to work, and it's supposed to be a decent enough experience that you can have fun with it. The problem is you can't with the Xbox. Consoles are also known to be capped at 30 FPS as well. Shit, they're trying to do 4K 60 now. Or I think the PlayStation 5, the Pro or whatever, is shooting for like 4K 120 in some games. It's fucking crazy. And I think once the PS, I don't know, maybe it was a little bit with the maybe it was a little bit with the PS4, but with the nah, maybe not PS4, but PS5, they really started to do 60 FPS on pretty much all games. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. But yeah, with the PS5 Pro, they're shooting for like 4K 120 with some of these games, and it's fucking bananas. I think it's because, okay, so like, let's say you're somebody crazy like me and you've got an OLED TV, right? OLED TVs were basically made, I don't want to, yeah, they were kind of made to be like computer monitors, right? Like big fucking computer monitors. So a lot of the new ones are rated at, you know, 120, you know, they got 120 refresh rate. And the, shit, mine's got a 120 refresh rate, but the Samsung equivalent, like the QD OLED monitors or TVs, those have 144 refresh rate, and that's on like a 52-inch fucking OLED flat screen TV. It's fucking bananas. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted, but it's not what I got because I found this one for $200 from a divorced mom on Facebook Marketplace. So, shit, I'll take it though. You know what? Plus 1 point for divorced moms, man. They're the fucking goats. Our platform teams have already shipped more updates in the last 100 days than during the prior year combined. We now have more active partners on Xbox than ever before. Our Game Pass team set to work fixing our offering in 8+ months of decline. Our service has started to grow again, and through Player Voice, we have a 24/7 channel to hear directly from players, creators, and developers. With the Xbox Games Showcase and the return of FanFest, we brought together hundreds of millions of fans globally. We reintroduced exclusives like Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. Players can continue to expect signature exclusives from us every year in parallel. Playground Games reminded us that established franchises can achieve incredible new highs. These results are early, but they demonstrate what is possible when we move faster, stay close to our community, and align behind a shared vision. We have made mistakes and will continue to make them, but what matters is that we listen, learn, and adjust the course where needed. Remember, our fans are rooting for us. Now, we start in the next 100 days. It is important to have both optimism and realism as we work to reset the business. Here are the realities we need to navigate. Number one. Well, so basically what I'm getting out of this is essentially an apology letter for being fucking shit. maybe they'll pull a Domino's pizza, right? Maybe they'll pull a Domino's pizza. And they'll realize that their product is fucking shit, and they'll go back, redo it, and come back swinging. Okay? Because I would like to see Xbox re-enter the market and actually have something reasonable to offer people that isn't a total fucking shit in a box. You know, you go to the store, you fucking buy a new Xbox, you can't even play half the fucking games that are on it because it just runs them like shit. Over 1 billion players choose to play Xbox in our games each year, for a total of 72 billion hours across console, PC, mobile, and streaming, excluding much of China and a few other properties. Our franchises are also among the largest and most beloved globally, and are now breaking records in TV and film. Going forward, our competition is attention. There are more great games, TV series, franchises, creators, content formats, apps, etc. than ever before. We will end this fiscal year about a 3% accountability margin down year over year. Excluding Activision Blizzard King, over the past 5 years, we have spent over $20 billion on ongoing investments in our content, platform, and hardware subsidy. But our annual revenue has declined nearly $500 million during that time. Going forward, this cannot continue. So basically what they're saying, they're going bankrupt. We are in a hardware component crisis. True. When I joined as CEO in February, the price we paid for console storage components was over 2 times as high as we paid last fall. These costs have since doubled again as we plan for the 2027 holiday season. We expect another significant increase, taking us over 5 times the prices we paid only 2 years earlier. Memory costs have followed a broadly similar trajectory. While the entire industry is facing a components crisis, we believe we have been impacted more greatly than many of our peers due to the choices we made over the last half decade. Don't be shit. We are currently unable to make as many consoles as players want to buy, and we need a new business model and partnerships for hardware as we remain committed to Helix. We expanded our studio system when we needed a pipeline of content to meet multiple strategies across subscription, streaming, and devices. In this process, we have found ourselves overextended as we executed on changing strategies in a landscape of more readily available content. We are the fortunate stewards of industry-defining franchises that have enormous potential and player demand, but we have not adequately funded them to compete and win. At the same time, as we saw this past weekend at Showcase, a reliable pipeline of first and third-party exclusives and new IP are critical to our success. We need to reassess the balance between these and our investment priorities for the next 5 years. Our current platform infrastructure is not built for the battle ahead. Our systems are overly complex, spanning hundreds of dependencies, which hinder our ability to move fast. We've become too reliant on vendors to operate our systems and must become more self-reliant as an engineering culture to build for the future. We must increase the value we ship to players while decreasing the time it takes to do so. Going forward, we'll evolve and rebuild our stack and look at capabilities across all of Xbox and potential M&A to help us win in hardware, PC, mobile, and streaming. For some of you, these realities will be surprising and even frustrating to discover. We won't succeed by hiding hard truths, nor will we succeed by doing the same thing and expecting different results. Like the everyday wins mentality from the first 100 days, we will sprint to make progress against hardware, content, experience, and services together. Xbox is one of the few places where people come not just to play, but to connect with others to create memories. With console at the center of how we showcase our experiences are defined, Windows as one of the largest gaming platforms in the world, and incredible games under our roof as one of the largest publishers in the world. We have the foundation in place. Let's reset for a stronger Xbox and build the #1 gaming and entertainment company. Yeah, so it's just basically just a really big apology letter for being a massive sack of shit. Pretty cool. I mean, trying to drink some water. Yeah. Just a big apology letter for being shit, basically. Water. Trying to drink some water. So, if Xbox could be a lot less shit, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Maybe people would buy them. You know, but I mean, obviously everybody's moving towards the subscription model, right? Like, everybody's kind of got a version of Game Pass at this point, you know what I mean? But I think the problem specifically with Game Pass is it fucking sucks. Like, the prices are fucking exorbitant. Like, look, the first thing that comes up, like, okay, here we go. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, $22.99 a month. Yeah, but like, Xbox had the whole pay-to-play mentality before Game Passes were even a thing. That's why I played on PS3 and not 360. No, it's true. Because fucking Xbox used to charge you to fucking play online on top of already... Well... And then, unfortunately, PlayStation kind of followed suit with the following year. Or with the following console, with the PS4. Which fucking sucked. Dude, I remember finding out that you had to pay to play online on the PS4, and I was fucking pissed. I was so mad. That shit sucked. I was infuriated. And I had a PS4. I fucking had one. But speaking of Xbox, and how shit they are, maybe this will be a little less shit. Oh, my neck. Oh, my back. Report. Xbox CEO wants faster Izuzu wants faster development time on Fallout. How are you? Wants faster development time on Fallout Elder Scrolls franchises. Yeah, okay, good fucking luck, man. Good fucking luck trying to get fucking Bethesda to do anything. Like, dude, Elder Scrolls 6 has been in development for how long now? Almost 10 years? Probably, actually, it's probably been in development longer than that. Because it was only announced in 2018. It was announced in 2018, and we had the little teaser trailer. And we haven't heard anything since. Literally nothing. Elder Scrolls 6 was announced in 2018 at E3. And here we are, 8 years later, with nothing outside of a title card for it. If you're disappointed at how slow Bethesda has been pushing out its flagship titles like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout franchises, that might be changing soon, thanks to Xbox's new CEO, Asha Sharma. Not only is this good news for Xbox fans, but video game fans in general. Unless Xbox decides to make the new games platform exclusive. Bro, I just don't see it. I could see them maybe doing like a PC Xbox exclusive thing. Maybe. But with like... I think especially with the Elder Scrolls. Maybe Fallout. Maybe with Fallout, it would be an Xbox PC exclusive. But with how big PS5 is right now, like people who are playing consoles are playing on PS5, right? Because Xbox is kind of dookie. right now. Obviously, they're trying to do a little bit better, so that's pretty cool. But, like, I just can't... I think they would be losing money if, you know, they'd be losing more money by limiting it to... by limiting, especially the Elder Scrolls, to Xbox and PC only. Like, I think if you really want to make some real fucking money, you have to put that out on PS5 too. At least right now. I mean, it's still yet to be shown when we're going to get another Fallout game. I mean, you know, by the time the next Fallout game comes out, who knows? Maybe Xbox will be doing what PS5 is doing right now, and then I'll be reading a fucking PS5 or a PlayStation apology letter in a few years, you know? I don't fucking know. In a new report by the reliable publication, The Information, it mentions how new Xbox CEO Asha Sharma is looking to move faster on developing new games from beloved franchises Xbox owns, such as Halo, The Elder Scrolls, and Fallout. It's also mentioned how Fallout and Elder Scrolls are particular areas of focus for Sharma. Helping speed up development of these franchises is more money. Exactly. As the report also claims, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and Chief Financial Officer Amy Hood have approved of Sharma's plan to spend more on top-tier games in the coming fiscal year, beginning in July. Though the budget isn't set and could change. While this might be good news for a lot of people, there is a worrying bit of info from the report too. It mentions that Nadella and Hood have not ruled out restructuring Xbox's relationship with Microsoft at some point in the future if it would make the Xbox division a more successful business. Other options on the table include making Xbox a wholly owned subsidiary of Microsoft, a joint venture, or spinning out Xbox entirely. By the time the next Fallout game comes out, we'll be in a literal Fallout. No, seriously. Seriously. I mean, dude, they've been talking about we're not, like, okay. They're still making shit for Fallout 76. They're really trying to ride that shit out, like, for real. Like, and Bethesda's talking about not really moving on. Like, apparently they have some resemblance of work done on Fallout 5. It's probably not much at all. But they've was it Todd Howard was like, yo, we're not gonna start really working on Fallout 5 until after the Elder Scrolls is out. Well, put the fucking Elder Scrolls out, man. It's been nearly 10 years since we got a fucking teaser. You know what I'm saying? This is another GTA 6 situation. Sort of. Except it hasn't, I don't think it's technically gotten rescheduled. You know what I mean? I don't think it's technically gotten rescheduled. It just, we got a teaser and then nothing. And now it's been nearly 10 years. But then you got, then here's the thing that is really fucking shocking. Hold on, let me drink some water. Okay. Here's the thing that's really fucking shocking. We got the Fallout shows, right? We got the Fallout shows. Massively successful. Stupidly successful. No Fallout game. Nothing. Imagine how much money they would have made if they would have put out a Fallout game when the Fallout show had first come out, or like right after, or put one out between the seasons, you know? Like it's mind-boggling the amount of let's make this about numbers for a second. It is it would be a disgusting amount of money had they put out a Fallout game either with or right after the first season of the show had come out. Right? And fucking let people kill their time with more Fallout, right? Because that show was so fucking successful, it was bananas. So successful that like how many seasons are there going to be? Hold on. How many seasons is the Fallout show approved for? 5 to 6 seasons. This fucking show is approved for 5 to 6 seasons. We're already going on season 3 and still no Fallout game. And the thing is, there's still going to be people that are going to watch this show, no doubt. Like, there's going to be people that are going to hang, they're going to watch the whole show. But the craze has kind of fizzled out. You know what I'm saying? The craze has fizzled out a little bit. So it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why? Why wait? You know, at this rate, we'll be lucky if we see a Fallout game by 2030. The only way we'll see a Fallout game, which, if I'm not mistaken, I heard at one point that they were talking about doing getting the Elder Scrolls out, then working on Starfield 2, then doing Fallout. That's what I heard. And I've heard that a couple of times. So we probably wouldn't actually realistically get a Fallout game at the rate that Bethesda's going until like 2032. Which is just why? Bro, by 2032, I'm gonna be 30. I'll be 34. I'll be fucking 34. I don't. I have been legitimately mad about this for a really long time. Old man. I ain't old. You're old. Shut up. You're old. Oldie. Pokemon and more Legos. We talked about Legos earlier. Honestly, I should have waited to talk about that until I got to here, but continue building the adventure. I didn't even know there was a partnership between Pokemon Go and Lego. I had no idea. Continue building the adventure with Lego stores and Pokemon Go. We're excited to continue the partnership between Pokemon Go and the LEGO Group for trainers in the US, UK, Poland, France, Germany, and Australia. Trainers can visit the participating LEGO store locations between August 3rd and September 30th, 2026. To enjoy everything the partnership has to offer, more details below. Raids. Following Pokemon will appear more frequently in raids at participating LEGO store locations. 1-star raids. Pikachu, if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one or one with a special background. Wait, so I'm kind of lost here. I mean, what's trainers can participate in LEGO store locations between. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, so what? LEGO stores are basically just like gyms. Is that kind of what I'm getting here? You hear anything about the Lego scandal? Yeah, dude, we literally, actually, I read an article about it earlier. Actually, that is the first article I went into when I started the news earlier. It sounds like to me that the Lego collection, it sounds like they sold it for probably more money than what it was actually worth. And so when they you know, after they sold it, it sounds like to me they probably paid off the police or something. Is kind of what I'm getting at, so that they could keep the money for themselves. That's kind of what it sounds like, because apparently some of the sets and stuff that they had were like super ultra rare. Some of them were like one of a kind or something. I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, dude, the guys trying to tell them into court kept getting the cops called on them, and for dumb reasons. Yeah, I don't know. Something's weird about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. The whole thing's weird. The thing is, I wouldn't doubt it, though, because here's the thing. Apparently, the Legos sold at an auction, and Lego people are crazy. They'll pay a lot of fucking money for some blocks, man. They'll pay a lot of fucking money for those. Trust me. So, back in the day, I used to have a little bit of a Lego collection. And when I was in high school, and I started getting more and more into music, I sold I sold my Lego collection that I had when I was a kid. And dude, I made like $800. I mean, they'd probably be worth twice that now. But back then, yeah, I sold those motherfuckers for like $800. It's pretty fucking crazy. Okay. They were outside the guy's house with a subpoena trying to serve him. And the cops pulled up saying they got a call about some heroin. Holy shit. Holy moly. I need to look into it some more. I'm not fully aware of some of the happenings that have happened. I just kind of got a brief whatchamacallit into the thing. Really dodgy stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I'm telling you, I think they sold the collection for more money than what it was probably worth, and they're probably just trying to hold on to the money. Or avoid paying taxes. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Sega put Sonic's DNA in a Chaos Emerald. Your move, Nintendo. Oh, you mean Sonic's DNA? Obama chuckled? What the fuck is Obama doing in this article, man? What the hell? This year marks the 35th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and to celebrate, Sega has apparently taken the tack of fuck it, we spinball. Jesus fucking Christ. First spotted by PC Gamer, Sega has unveiled a life-size statue of the blue blur that it says contains Sonic's DNA. Encapsulated within the company is calling a Chaos Emerald. See for yourself with the announcement below. All right, what is this announcement? Okay. All right. I mean, the music's fire. Whew. See what? Sonic DNA? Sonic DNA figure. Hold on. How we've come to this marvel of modern, unserious-ass technology is through the work of Transseeds, which describe itself as a science collective composed of artists, engineers, scientists, and other members. Another project of Transseeds was a recreation of Resident Evil's T-Virus, which did not contain any actual T-Virus. As for Sonic's DNA, how much actual genetic material in it is equally dubious. The video claims Sonic's DNA contains Soink BIOS. Jesus fuck. God, that Sega intro sound. Dude, I know. It's fucking bananas. Sega. Emerald Vision, Boost System, Velocity Cells, and more Sonic-adjacent buzzwords. To house the Hedgehog's precious genetic gunk. Genetic gunk is fucking wild. Transseeds has also constructed a Chaos Emerald containment system that sits nestled within the Sonic statue, conjuring images of the famous mosquito encased in amber from Jurassic Park. And if you are hoping to catch a glimpse of it, well, Sega's not keeping its little science art project to itself. You'll be able to see it in person at Sega Store Tokyo on June 23rd. Can you buy one? I don't see a... I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody will be able to buy it, probably. Ghost, what's up, buddy? How you doing, dude? I'm trying to figure out if you can buy the Sonic DNA figure. Apparently, they put Sonic's DNA in his chest, and it's a big chrome statue. Revealed on YouTube. Sega has unveiled the Sonic the Hedgehog DNA figure. Is it like Sonic bathwater? You know what? I like that. I'm gonna headcanon that it's Sonic's bathwater in a Chaos Emerald. It's like a drop of Sonic's bathwater. A life-sized figure containing Sonic's DNA, a claim that would already invite a number of unsettling questions without the company's haunting deployment of quotation marks. Will you chug it in stream? Yes. Yes, I will. 3 to 4 feet. He's like around 3 to 4 feet in most media, but I think he's slightly taller in the live action movies. Life size. How large is Sonic supposed to be in real life? See, I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Will the Sonic DNA figure go on sale? Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Whether it's actually gonna be... Bet that motherfucker would cost like 5 to 10K. If I had to guess, I would put my bet at like 1,500 to 2,000, I think. That's what I think. But I think after the immediate purchase of that, it's priceless, right? It'll essentially be priceless after that. You know what I'm saying? Because like after that, somebody can pay whatever the fuck they're willing to pay. You know what I mean? And is it one of a kind, or will there be more? You know, that's the question. Listen, if this turns into a production item, I gotta get one. I have to have one. I would fucking love to have a Sonic DNA figure in my room. It would be so fucking cool. I mean, like, hold on. It's supposed to be life-sized. So, how tall is Sonic? 3 feet, 3 inches tall. So wait, so that's... Hold on, I got a tape measure. Oh god. So that's... Yeah, that would be pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Having a Sonic, like 3 feet, 3 inches tall, I don't know, that'd be pretty fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I want it. I want it real bad. So this in movies is what the fans get instead of the games they've been asking for decades. See, I made a post earlier, and I'm not gonna go too into it, but while we're on the Sonic subject, I made a post on Twitter earlier, talking about the same thing that I've talked about on stream before. Sonic fans will never be happy because everybody's so divided, because everybody grew up with like different eras of Sonic, so everybody has different expectations of what Sonic should or shouldn't be. So people are never gonna stop arguing about that. It's just the way it is. But oh, and for those of you that missed it, you guys know the band Disturbed? You know, the Down with the Sickness guy? Fucking David Draymond. I've been arguing with him on Twitter the last couple of days. No, okay. So I was talking about this earlier, and listen, you all can go on my Twitter and look at the post if you want to. But I had this friend who posted on Twitter, and all he said was, "How do I get David Draymond and Phil Labonte to block me on Twitter?" Right? Because they both have really questionable, weird opinions about things. And basically, I just said, like, I was just like, yo, just like, I don't know, fucking, what did I say? I gotta read it again because I don't even remember exactly what I said. Yeah, I basically said, support Palestine, BLM, abortion is cool, DJT is a you-know-what, and love women. I think if you're a decent enough person long enough, they'll catch on and block you if you just troll them a little bit. Phil also doesn't think men should talk about their feelings. And long behold, now keep in mind, my friend, he's just some furry on Twitter with, like, you know, 400 followers or whatever, and I'm just some fucking vampire king with, like, 260 followers on Twitter or whatever. It's not like we're a big deal, you know what I mean? Like, we're literally just some dudes talking shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Just being fucking stupid, you know? Like, not in a million years was it on my agenda to literally get into an argument with David Draymond. So anyways, long behold, literally like a couple hours later after that or something, or maybe it was like the next morning or something, I don't remember, David Draymond fucking replies back with like a 10-paragraph message, comment, talking about how, actually, I'm a great guy. It's like... Right? Yeah. Yeah, he comes back with like a 10-paragraph. To me, to me. He's talking to me. And I'm like, dude, there's no way you give that much of a shit about some... No, seriously, I'm literally just some fucking vampire king on the fucking internet, dude. You're telling me that John Disturbed doesn't have anything else better to do than to argue with some little vampire guy on Twitter? And the thing is, like... Like, you know, me and my buddy, we're just joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're literally, we're just shit posting, dude. Like, we're not out here legitimate, like, plus not to mention, like, you would figure that John Disturbed has better things to do than to talk to a gay furry and a fucking vampire king on Twitter, right? Like, listen, I'm not trying to undersell myself or anything. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally in, like, a fucking... probably multi-diamond fucking band, and you're arguing with a vampire king on Twitter. And then, right, and so anyways, out of his whole thing, now keep in mind, I'm not sitting here typing multi-paragraph long messages in response to anything he's saying, okay? Like, I just don't have time for all that. But out of that whole thing, so a couple of months ago, or I think it was last year actually, a picture of David Draymond came out of him signing military munitions that were being blown up in Palestine. Now, in the multi-paragraph long message comment that he initially replied back to me after I said that first thing, he was basically like, no, actually, I advocate for peace, right? And so I thought about that bomb, I can't say that word. I thought about that bomb popsicle picture, kapooey. I don't even know if I can say that on Twitch. Whatever. I was thinking about that, and I was like, you know, somebody who advocates for peace probably wouldn't sign those, or whatever it was that I said. And then he came back. If you get banned, just blame John Disturbed. I'm not gonna lie, I would be pretty disturbed if I got banned. Huh? And, so anyway, I said that. He's hate watching right now. Dude, for real, that shit would be so funny. Dude, if he was watching right now, that shit would be crazy. That'd be fucking bananas. Hey, yo, Dave, what's up, dawg? Like, listen. It's really funny. Listen. So, basically what I said was, I referenced that picture and I just said, hey, look, I don't think somebody who advocates for peace would be signing military munitions, okay? And then he was like, well, actually, Hamas is, like, really bad. And I think they should all be eradicated. Basically. Oh, no, he shared a screenshot of him trying to defend himself from probably people that were, yelling at him for posting that picture. And he shared a screenshot after I said the thing about him signing the things, right? And then I was like, look, man, all I'm saying is you're basically asking for, like, a whole genocide of a bunch of people, and I just don't think that people, should be, you know, eradicated on that level, you know? I think it's a little much. And not to mention that everything going on over there, dude, the thing is, they don't give a fuck, dude. They're literally just blowing up whole fucking buildings. I advocate for peace for all except for those guys. No, literally. And it's like, dude, you're literally, you say you advocate for peace, but you're literally advocating for a whole war and an extermination of an entire group of people. That is literally the opposite of peace. And not to mention, with everything going on over there, dude, they don't give a fuck what they're aiming at. They're just blowing it up. And lots of people are being unalived, unfortunately. Lots of innocent people are you know, no bueno because of that. And so anyway, you know, I don't really like talking about political stuff or getting into that kind of stuff, you know, around these parts. But, like, you know, fact of the matter is, I bet you I could reply to David Draymond again right now. And the thing is, my replies aren't even, like, thought out. I'm literally just like, look, man, all I'm saying is you're just not advocating for peace. And then he's, like, replying with whole paragraphs of shit. It's like, dude, are you trying to, like, are you like thinking you're cooking me right now? Or, like, you know, like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, he's just so bent out of shape, you know? Meanwhile, I'm just typing, like, a couple sentences maybe, you know? And it's just like, dude, you just gotta... You're telling me you don't have, like, a record to write or something? And don't you have more military munitions to go sign instead of wasting time yelling at a vampire king on Twitter? Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of crazy. It is pretty funny, though. So, anyway. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm, like, whole ass arguing with John Disturbed on Twitter, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's more like I'm saying a few words and then he just pops off. I don't know, man. That shit is hilarious. No, it's actually so fucking funny. It's really, really funny. So that was that's been a whole thing. I've been talking to my roommate about it the last couple of days, and he's been very intrigued with the unfoldings. You know, it's pretty crazy. Which again, you know, I mean, there's just, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. It's weird. It's just one of those weird little things that just happens, you know? That's the crazy thing about Twitter. You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing about Twitter. Is like, it's if you just so much as mention somebody, like, you don't even have to tag anybody. Mentioning somebody by name in a tweet is almost more powerful than tagging somebody for some reason. Like, if you just mention something that people are talking about, it'll circulate in the algorithm a little bit better. Whereas, if you tag somebody, it's more prone to get semi-shadow flagged as spam, kinda. But anywho. If anybody wants to go read those, you're more than welcome to. It's on my Twitter. It's all on my Twitter. You can go check it out. Like I said, you just see this guy just going off. It's pretty funny. U.S. truck carrying fireworks catches fire, sparking spectacular display. I need some ice cream. Whoa. Dude, it sounds like a war zone. Speaking of peace. See, it like had to have been like somebody flicked a cigarette out a window or something, and it like caught one of the wicks on fire or something. I was about to ask if that was a failed gender reveal party.
color would you describe the pool?
It's green. I think it's
Fucking crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know. A 26,000-pound truck full of Doritos is heading to Walmart. Nobody is behind the wheel. Oh, yeah, I kind of briefly talked about this last week. Yeah, fucking automated trucks are getting more popular now. PepsiCo just became the first major U.S. consumer goods company to put driverless trucks on public roads at scale. The snack giant is now running 41 autonomous trucks across Arizona, Texas, and Arkansas. According to the Wall Street Journal, the trucks built by Isuzu and powered by startup Gatik deliver Doritos and Fritos from warehouses to retailers, including Walmart and Dollar General. The driverless truck revolution that was coming is here. On-time arrival has hit 99%, and there have been no accidents on public roads since driverless runs began in June 2025. Gatik has secured around $600 million in multi-year contracts. PepsiCo says it expects to hire fewer drivers going forward and plans to grow without adding as many employees. The Teamsters Union is actively lobbying states to require a human operator in any autonomous commercial vehicle. For now, the driverless semis keep on trucking. Subscribe to the Entrepreneur Daily newsletter to get the news and resources you need today to help build your business better. Yeah. So autonomous trucks are coming, or really just like are here or whatever. Kind of fucking crazy. I probably won't have a job in like 10 years, so I don't know. It's kind of sick. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fucking, it's fucking crazy out here, man. Can't fucking work anymore. AI's taking our jobs. But I don't even know if I have much to add to that, to be honest with you. Because I kind of touched on that a bunch last week. So, let's see. Is there anything else that I need to talk about tonight? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. I mean, we are inching towards 10 o'clock anyway. We got about 10 minutes left. I'm trying to think. You know, let me see if I have anything in the React Rex channel. Let me see if I got something in there. See if there's something I can, what is this? I'm on DereeseSong.wmv. I don't know what this is.
oh, what's that? Whoa, free map pack for 4.
Sweet.
Now, who am I gonna take? Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey.
Me?
Get your guns ready, it's about to go down. Every zombie in the place hit the floor. Toes. Let's go. I'm on Reese. Everybody look at me.
This isn't real. No, I knew what this was. This is just I'm on a boat, but it's fucking... Oh my god.
I'm on Reese. Take a good hard look at the mother map. I'm on Reese, mother. Take a look at me.
I'm under...
Flying through the air on a teleporter. Busting 10s, I'm a sec, reaching at my leg. You can't stop me, mother, cause I'm on some jug. Take it, trick, I'm on Reese. We just drinking some double tap, cause it's so crisp. I got
What?
done.
Zombies, I'm zombies. You're at your house spectating. I'm riding on a
What?
sick.
He is not on drugs? No, I don't think he is. I think he's too young for that. Look at that face. Oh god, I can't zoom in anymore? Aw.
Porters flying.
Oh god, I broke it. I broke it. Hold on.
But this ain't Star Trek.
Oh, there we go.
This is real as it gets. I'm Doris, mother.
Oh, he said he's on jug.
I'm on a telly. It's going real fast. Zombie reaching for my leg, man. I'm the king of the right on a map like J. If you are no Numa, then you sure not me.
This map is real.
Trees. I climb berries, mother. I'm on the frame with the boys, mother. The porter makes lot of noise, mother. Hey, ma, if you could see me now, arms spread wide.
Oh my god.
Gonna shoot that teddy on the moon some. Anything is possible.
Oh my god. What?
Never thought they'd make MP3. It's a big, long developing road. Treyarch,
I don't think his mom would appreciate that language at all.
look at us. Never thought I'd see the day. A big new map coming my way.
A big new map coming my way.
I say, I the zombie. I'm on the
He what? He what? A zombie? I'm sorry? Bro, there's no way that shit was good, dude. There's no way that shit was good.
Reese. I'm on the Reese. I'm on the Reese. Take a good hard.
This is the impossible Easter egg. Oh my god. 13 years ago. Holy moly. Wait, I want to find some actual, like, old... Wait, what if I do, oh wait, 10 years? Oh, Mr. T Lexify, like for part 2. Mr. T Lexified fucking commented on that shit, that's funny. Man, I remember when Mr. T Lexify's shit used to be actually funny. He used to be really fucking funny. He's not really that funny anymore. Wait, what time are we at? 9:51. Listen, we got like 8 minutes left. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and cut it early. I gotta fucking go to bed. I gotta be at work early in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it. I'll be live again fucking Thursday for React Day, and trying to think, is there anything else that I need to do? I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Yeah, go read the fucking Twitter argument. That shit's funny. He's fucking like, swear to God, his bald head is about to fucking explode or something. That shit is funny. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to work early in the morning. I will see y'all Thursday. Bye.